All right, guys. So 13:30 Saturday morning. This one is all about dumbbells. So we're going to use dumbbells for every single exercise, whether it's working the upper body, lower body, or the core. There are some sort of left and right repeats. So we're doing unilaterals, that's single-sided exercises as well. I'll run you through the first 5 and then we'll go through. I'll tell you what we're doing as we go through. So the first one, nice and simple. First 2 are lower body. We're just going to start with your goblet squats. So weights there, feet hip width apart, nice and low into that squat. Then grab the second weight and we'll go into the RDLs. So hips back, shoulders back, weights down just below the knees, back up. Okay, nice and so controlled. Then we'll go into Arnold presses. So press and rotate. Then into an upright row. And then we're going to go into mountain climbers, holding onto the weights if you want to, holding onto the weights there, bringing those knees up. Okay, that's the first 5. All right, I'm going to start my watch. So that's going. We've got the timer. There's a 10-second countdown. And we'll get on with it. So 30 and 30. We're going to start with goblet squats in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So, and it's the usual timing. So 35 on, 25 rest. Oh, hips are a bit clicky today. Whew. So push those knees forward over the toes. Keep your head and chest up. And we're trying to get those hips down to knee, hips down to knee level. Brain's not working this morning. Good. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, grab that second weight. So feet hip width apart, shoulders back to start. We're going to keep those weights close to the legs. We're going to hinge at the hips, push those hips back. Okay? Are we ready? 5 seconds. 2, 1. Let's go. So back and up. Good. So nice and slow and controlled. So these first couple of exercises, really just trying to get those joints working. I'm just trying to get them moving freely. Whew. That's good. Keep that going. So hips back and then through. 10 seconds. Really feel that stretch up the back of the legs. Last one. And done. All right. Standing tall. So Arnold presses. We'll start with the weight at the chin. We're going to press and rotate. Excuse me. Whew. I'm going to make the most of every second of rest on this one. 3, 2, weights up. Let's go. Up. Oh, that's good. So press and rotate, nice and controlled all the way through. That's it, good. Upright rows next, and then we'll go into mountain climbers. That'll be the first 5. So you'll kind of notice I've grouped them in groups of 5. So it's 2 lower, 2 upper, and then a core. All right, so upright rows, just reminding yourself. So for this one, you want to slightly lean forward. And we're going to bring that weight up to the chest, keeping those elbows high. I'm trying to avoid bending that wrist and avoid the weights coming above the elbows. All right, so slightly lean forward, keep shoulders back. 2, 1, let's go, up. So elbows high. So keep those elbows above the weight. We don't want the weight, we don't want this, okay? So it's just elbows up. So it doesn't matter how high you get the weights up, even if it's just to there, that's fine. So we're trying to work the trap. So this you should feel running all the way atop, all the way across the top of the shoulders. That's good. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, down onto the ground. Mounted climbers next. So we're going to hold onto the weights for the mounted climbers. It's a bit of a cheat, this one. Don't drop the dumbbells, but hey ho. So mounted climbers, nice and slow. We don't want fast ones. It's just working that core. So bringing the knee right up to the chest if you can. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So knee right up to the chest and back down. That's good. So right up. It's almost tucking that pelvis under. We're going to keep our bodies nice and stable. Keep the core tight. Good. That's it. 10 seconds just under. And then we're going to get back to our feet. Good. 2, 1. To your feet. All right. Sumo squats. So both weights, we're going to hold those together. We're going to put our feet just outside shoulder width, turn the toes out, and then it's going to be squat down. Okay? 5 seconds. I've got hiccups. You ready? Let's go. So squat. So you're pushing those knees out over the toes. You notice we've got a nice big bend at the hips as well. This one's going to use those glutes. And then we're going to go into a dumbbell swing next. I'm sweating already. Woo. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Dumbbell swings next. So keep those feet nice and wide, weights together. We're going to hinge. Remember, swing the weights back and snap the hips through. So we're using that momentum to drive the hips through. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So hips through. And it's a big hinge. So we really want to get that chest down towards the ground, facing down to the ground. That's it. Good. Keep going. Last 5 seconds. 2, 1. All right. Bicep curls next. Then we're going to go to the ground for 2. So bicep curls, palms facing forward, supinated grip. So just up, like so. And we're going to go and do a renegade row on the ground, and then a weighted crunch. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So full extension, up. So fairly rapid on these curls. That's good. Keep that going. Try and keep those shoulders back. So we go to full extension, just past 90 degrees. Keep going. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. 4. Feel those. All right, down to the ground. We're going into renegade rows. So you can do these on your knees, where we just pull the weight up to the hips. You can straighten the body out to do the same, or you can go full length onto the toes. And we're going to roll over onto our backs for a crunch. Are we ready? 2, 1. Let's go. So renegade row. So you can do your full body, full length, toes and hands. Good. Well, that was my elbow. That's it. So pulling that weight up to the hips, trying to stop any lateral motion or too much lateral motion. Keep the core tight. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. So onto your backs. Put one weight down. We're going to hold one weight between our hands. We're going to just reach up. So all we're doing is just reaching up, just getting the shoulders up off the ground and then back up again, back down again. Okay, so it is a crunch. So holding that weight above our heads. I'm just going to reach up, lift the shoulders up and down. Let's go. Up. So it's just a crunch. We're just trying to lift those shoulders up. Good. Oh, feeling this one. Woo. That's it. So exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. Last 5 seconds. 2, 1, onto your feet. All right, so grab both weights. You've got a choice. You can either do a split squat or a reverse lunge. So remember, split squats are where you hold that position and we just squat down, or you can then just step back. Up to you. You're going to go with this side. You're going to go left leg back first. So right leg back first. You ready? So split squat, hold that position. Or you can just step back and do your reverse lunges. It's the same basic exercise. The reverse lunge just means that you're relaxing in between. We're going to switch onto the other leg next time. Keep that going. 10 seconds. So slightly forward to keep that weight over the front leg. To the end. That's it. Oh, rest. I'm going to switch around and do the other leg. Oh, feeling this one today. Woo. All right, 10 seconds. So reverse lunge or split squat, your choice. Remember to lean forward slightly. We're doing that split squat rather than straight up and down. Let's go. So push forward. So instead of thinking you're in an elevator going up and down, what you think about escalators. So forward and down. Really drive that knee forward over the toe. We'll get that bend in the knee. Good. Excellent. Keep going. 3 seconds. 2, 1. All right. We're going to do 3 on the ground now. So press ups first. So you can do full press up on the knees. But hold on to those weights. Use those weights as handles. 10 seconds. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So whew. Warm today. That's it. So we're going to stay on the ground for the next one. We're going to flip over onto our backs. That's good. 10 seconds. So nice and controlled with those press ups on the knees if you need to. 2, 1. Onto your backs. So pullovers for the first one. So weights above us. We're going to let them go overhead, nice and slow controlled. Bring them up. All right. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So overhead. Bring it up. Good. So nice and slowly down. Bring it up. So down, 2, 3, and up. That's good. Whew. 10 seconds. Feel that stretch at the bottom and up. That's it. Last one. All right. Next one we're going to do is a weighted dead bug. So similar sort of motion with the arms, but one at a time. So arms and legs up. Going to go opposite arm and leg out. Bring it back in. Other side out. Bring it back in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So opposite arm and leg out and in. Good. And the same again on the other side. That's good. Just keep that going. Other side. And again, opposite side. Good. Keep it going. Nice and slow and controlled. Don't let your feet or your hands touch the ground. Just feel that stretch across your middle. Keep going. Last 5 seconds. We're going to jump up onto your feet. Good. One weight down. So we're going to put one weight away for the moment. We're going to do a left arm dumbbell snatch. So from the ground, overhead, just the left arm to start with. Then we'll go on to the right hand. 3, 2, 1. So dumbbell snatch up. Left hand only. I've got my right arm behind my back. That's just stopped me from cheating. Woo. Good. So we're going to go on to the right hand after this one. Keep that going. So this is just a bit of a cardio one. Get yourself moving. So push those hips back as we go forward. Good. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Switch hands. Oh, get my breath back. So switch hands. We're going to go from the ground overhead with the right hand. I'm going to do this side on so you can see those hips going back with my nice straight back. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So up. So push those hips back. Try and keep your back straight. That's it. Good. 10 seconds. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Onto the ground. So we're back to our backs. So we're going to do 2 upper body on the ground. So we're going to do floor presses. So from the ground, elbows on the ground, weights up. We're going to press up and down. So keeping the elbows at about 45 degrees to the body. We're going to go quite quickly on these because they're lightweight. 2, 1, let's go. So in. So we want press, 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 press. Control it down and drive up. Try and squeeze the elbows in at the top. Keep that going. So this is not heavy, just trying to fatigue the triceps. Good. 2, 1. Good. All right. So we're trying to fatigue the triceps there. For the next one, so we're going to do a skull crusher. So skull crushers, arms above our heads, tricep extensions as they're properly known as. We're going to bend at the elbows, lowering those weights down either side and then extend up. All right, we ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So bend at the elbows, extend the arms. Good. Bend at the elbows and extend. We want fairly good pace. So up, up, up. Good. I want to try and Feel those in the back of the arms, feel the triceps. Keep those elbows high. 3, 2, 1. All right, into a plank. So this one we're going to do is a dumbbell pull through. So we're into a high plank. We're going to pull the weight from one side, pull it through, switch hands, pull it through. If you need to do to your knees, that's fine. But we're going to pull that weight through. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So pull through. And again, other side. So again, we're trying to engage the core to stop too much of that sideways movement. You can help yourself by having your feet sort of spread, back shoulder width apart at the base. And this is exercise number 20. We've got 10 more to do. After this one, last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Onto your feet. Woo! All right, both weights. So we're going into a hinge exercise. Again, we're going to do the B stance or kickstand RDL. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot back onto the toe. We're going to push that hip back. Keep that front leg fairly straight. Feel the stretch up the back of the leg. We're ready. 2, 1. Let's go. So push the hip back and up. So that front leg, we want to feel the stretch all the way up the back of that front leg. Good. So push the hips back and up. Good. That's good. Keep that going. Whew. That's it. So nice and slow, controlled. And done. We're going to switch sides, do the other leg. So right leg forward, left leg back on the toe. That back leg is just there for balance, remember. So we'll push the hip back. Keep that front leg nice and or fairly straight. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So push that hip back. Feel the stretch up that front leg. Good. Nice straight back. This is a great one to really sort of work those hamstrings, stretch them out. Especially if they're feeling a little bit stiff after some heavy deadlifts. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, lateral raises. One of my favorites. So we're going to start with the weights from the legs. Remember, slight lean forward. Just going up in a nice big wide Y. So aim for the corners of the rooms, not out to the side. Aim for the corners of the rooms. Ready? 2, 1. Let's go. Up. Slowly down. Good. So nice and slow and controlled. Using tempo. Good. Whew. 10 seconds. That's warm. It only says 18 degrees on there. I feel a lot warmer than that. Good. 2, 1. All right. Keep on those dumbbells. We're going to go into a reverse fly. So we're going to work the back of the shoulders. Excuse me. So back of the shoulders. So out to the side and back in. Okay. We're ready. 2, 1. Let's go. So that's it. Good. So out to the side, back in. Shoulders. Oh. tell I did upper body yesterday. Oh, 10 seconds. Good. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys. So we're just going to hold a high plank on this one. So holding onto the weight, nice straight body, just a high plank. Not a low plank, we're going in for the high plank. It's a little bit easier. Are we ready? So 5 seconds. 2, 1. Let's go. So high plank. And we've got 5 more to do after this. So holding that position, nice straight arms. Keep everything nice and still and locked. So core tight, that's halfway. Oh, shaking. Good. 10 seconds. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, onto your feet. So one weight down. We're going to do a squat pulse. So it's the same as a goblet squat. We're just going to add a little pulse in the middle. So weights there, feet shoulder width apart, toes out slightly. Squat, halfway up, squat, up. You ready? 2, 1. Let's go. So down, halfway up, down, up. Good. So smooth transition between each one. Keep moving. That little half squat really kind of keeps the tension in the muscles in the legs. It burns. Especially if you've got DOMs. Whew. Good. Keep going. Last 3 seconds. 2, 1. All right. One weight. Again, this time we're going to hold it behind our heads. We're going to go into a good morning. So this is the bowing one. So feet hip width apart. We're going to push those hips back, really far back, and then push them through. Just that bowing motion, nice straight back and through. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So good. Keep that going. We've got 3 left after this. Nearly there. Keep going. Woo. I think I'm talking to myself more than anybody else. Keep going, keep going. 2, 1. All right. So grab both weights. First one's going to be a pull exercise. So we're going to do a bent over row. Then we're going to do a curl and press, and then we'll sit down for a Russian twist. So hinge, bring those weights up to the hips and down. Squeeze those arms into the side at the top. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So up. Good. That's it. So squeezing the arms into the side at the top. Keep going. Last 10 seconds. Last 3, 2, 1. All right. Curl and press. So curl and press, we're going to curl up, arm and press, down, straight, yeah? Curl and press. Are we ready? 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, so curl up, press, down. Good. That's it. Curl up, press on and press down. Good. 15 seconds. One more exercise after this. This has woken me up. Good. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and rest. All right, on the floor. We'll go in for Russian twists to finish off. Last exercise. Woo. Then we're done. So with the weight, we're going to hold the weight between each hand. We can have our feet up or on the ground, entirely up to you. But nice controlled twists either side. We're going to go 2, 1, let's go. Good. Oh, blimey. Woo. Last exercise. We're nearly there. We're down to the last 15 seconds. Oh, last few now. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. That is it. That is the Saturday sweat session 30 and 30. Don't drop the dumbbells. Done.